In this video, I'm going to be talking about my whole JEE journey of 1 year. How I cracked JEE in 1 year itself while not being a robot, while having a 50,000 50,000 subscriber YouTube channel, while working out, while doing dance, being the lead dancer of my school, while doing art, whatever you want, while being in a relationship, whatever man. जो लेना है ले लो, उन सब चीज़ों के साथ मैंने JEE crack करा 1 साल में. This is my journey. Look, when my 11th was ending, I started my channel 10th Asan hai. I only ran it for 2 months from January to March, and by the time I ended in March, I had 25,000 subscribers. So I was not studying at all because I was genuinely focused on 10th Asan. Every single day I was working for 10 hours on 10th Asan so that I could provide PDFs, so that I could provide important questions. I did a lot at that time and therefore I got 25,000 subscribers. But now I had to lock in for JEE because obviously no one needs boards advice in March. So we had to lock in for JEE. I took a 3-day break from every single thing. I relaxed a lot and then I made a challenge for myself that I am going to study every single day for 10 hours. Yes, absolutely crazy to think about that because you've never studied. How are you going to do that? But I was going to do that because I was working so hard. I knew I can work hard. I knew I would work hard and I did. Even though all of those hours might not have been as productive as they could have been. I did. I worked for 10 hours straight. I studied for 10 hours straight and I started studying for 10 hours straight every single day. And I did it in March. I did it in April while taking breaks, of course. Now in April, my farewell happened as well. So I performed in that again, being the lead dancer. I performed in that. Very great performance. I uploaded it on YouTube as well. Jai Jai Shiv Shankar and Bang Bang, if you guys have watched it. नहीं देखा तो ये link देख लो. Simple as that. I had only done 9 chapters in 11th, that too chemistry के. So I was starting from almost genuine zero. And therefore my journey can teach you. The fact is what you require is simple discipline. What you require is simple motivation कि मुझे करना है. I do not want to make this video. It is 1 a.m. right now. 9 a.m. tomorrow I'm going to be hospitalized. I am going for a surgery for my right shoulder, but I'm making this video even though I don't want to because I know कि मैंने अभी नहीं बनाया, मुझे 3 दिन wait करना पड़ेगा. I want to make this right now and therefore I am. That is called discipline. That is called willpower. You need to have that. If you want to crack this exam in 1 year, you need to have that. If you want to crack this in 2 years, discipline is fine. But willpower, अगर तुमको 1 साल में करना है, willpower is especially required. I took my sweet time with maths ke chapters, relation and function. I took a lot of time in that because obviously I was starting. I needed to build some kind of momentum. I put time in. But the issue I had was कि मैं PYQs जो कर रहा था mains के, I only did them till 2018 because my FitG book did not have any PYQs after 2019. And I did not know कि maths में the main PYQs start after 2021. So I was genuinely way behind on maths than I actually thought initially. And so I want to tell you this as well. First of all, do all your PYQs most recent से start करते हुए. Leave the last year for your PYQ mock papers. Other than that, do all the PYQs. Secondly, always जैसे ही थोड़े chapters हो जाएं, whenever you have completed some chapters, please go ahead and prepare for advanced as well because you are preparing for JEE advanced, not JEE mains. After you've done some kind of chapters like 20 chapters, 25 chapters, please do advanced practice as well because if you have not, I'm damn sure you'll not crack advanced. बहुत पहले से practice start करनी होती है. I'm expecting you're watching this in July right now. At least September से you will be starting advanced की practice. That's it. And I know this video is kind of hyperactive. Of course, I'm recording this at 1 a.m. If you want a proper roadmap for your JEE journey, here you go. इस video को देखो. May and June, I was damn consistent. And when I tell you damn consistent, I was damn consistent. भाई मैं हर दिन पढ़ता था, मैं हर दिन अच्छा खासा पढ़ता था, मैं हर दिन chapters complete करता था, मैं बहुत खुश था. I might have been distracted a bit. I was fulfilled and I was working every single day and I'm proud of myself for that. 2 months ago, April, May itself, I asked you guys, are you active on this channel? If you still are, comment down below कि I did this in the previous 1 month and I'm going to be doing this. Also, this is my key takeaway from this video and I will see your comments. The comments I actually like, I will like them and I will pin them as well. Also comment down how satisfied are you from 1 to 10 with your preparation of the last 1 to 2 months. With my consistency on YouTube, I am at 2 out of 10 because I was not consistent at all, but I am going to be right now. Since I was doing pretty well, I started YouTube on the side as well, but then came July and August. And I'm telling you, that is the shittiest months I had during my JEE preparation because the mistake I did was I did organic for 2 weeks straight. Everyone around me was completing organic, so I was like, I need to start this. I started this, I did this every single day with extreme discipline. And when I tell you extreme discipline, I woke up at 6 a.m. and from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. I had a 5-hour study session of organic. 5-hour study session of organic. That is the reason why I burnt out. I only did organic for 2 weeks straight and then I completely burnt out. I did not want to study for JEE at all till almost the end of August. At 20th August, I remind myself कि मैंने उस time पे 20th August was the time after July when I woke up and when I was not burnt out anymore. And how did I wake up after that burnout? Simple thing, a lot of internal work and self-image work. Now, we'll have a separate video on that. I don't think it's necessary in this video, but the important part is that I did bring myself back. And then came September. September and October, again, I had a lot of chapters remaining. I had like 40 chapters remaining, so I had to work every single day. And in September, I started the most brutal challenge of my journey, which was 13 hours study every single day. And I did that for 2 weeks. Yes. मैंने 1.5 दिन के अंदर, I'm repeating this. In 1.5 days, I completed electrochemistry as a whole. In 1.5 days, I completed electrochemistry as a whole. Now, after the exam, it turned out to be my weak point, but I did complete it at that time. We were still studying till October, doing well. Until November arrived, I had about 20 to 25 chapters remaining. But then came the second burnout of my journey. Because I'm telling you, 13 hours, 14 hours is not sustainable. You will genuinely become toxic about your studies. If you cannot see yourself study, you'll be mad. You'll be mad at yourself. You would go to the washroom and still feel mad. Why am I going to the washroom? I need to study. Please. This preparation is a part of your life, not your life. Do not make yourself this obsessed कि तुम्हारे लिए कोई बाकी चीज करना possible ही ना हो. And when I burnt out for the second time, my whole strategy, my whole outlook and what I did after that changed. And that we will cover in a part 2. If you actually enjoyed this journey video, let me know. I've told you guys multiple times कि क्या comment करना है तुमको, please कर देना, because that is how I'll see you guys are actually active on this channel. Other than that, if you want a part 2 of this, let me know and I'll cover that in a separate video. Thank you so much for watching. Pray for me, कि मेरी कल surgery है, of course. And if you like to know the grave mistakes that I made during my JEE journey that you shouldn't, click on this video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.